Hey, y'all, we back with another video. Y'all know we do. Always pushing help, wealth, better understanding. So check this out. Trump just put the FBI in D.C. It's been a lot of videos. I'm going to go over a lot of content. Going over that, it's been like 45 arrests. I've seen reported like 30, 40 minutes ago. We're going to go over all of this and see if this is being targeted to just the black community, or is it just because of the crime in DC? I'm not familiar with DC just being a crime-ridden city like that, but maybe it's something I don't know. I'll put me on, but further ado, we're gonna get into these videos and see what's going on with DC.
Hey, Brody. Drop your junk. Look, drop your junk, bro. Just drop your junk. Drop your junk. Show him. Ain't got nothing. Bill, don't hurt yourself, Bill. All right. I ain't got nothing. What's up, white shirt? What's all this for? How you feeling, man? What we know? I feel well. How are you? Ain't nothing going on right here. Better to have a man. Yeah. Oh, you got your ski mask on? Nah, don't break it. Open the gate. Don't break it. Don't break my gate. Open the gate. Don't break it. Oh, they kidding me, John. Stupid ass. That's all they wanted to do. I got my gun. I ain't doing that. I'm just recording for my safety. That's all we doing. We don't want no problem. Look, we don't want no problem. Oh, got his hand on his foot. Look, we don't want no smoke, Brody. Oh, what, sir? I'm gonna go watch that. Yes, he did. You see the bike right there, Bill. Bike right there, Bill. You see the bike, Bill. Come on, real do up. Come on, bro. Oh my God, I'm having anxiety. I only got the fucking head. Don't fuck my door. Y'all gonna pay for that? I got the fucking keys. Damn. Y'all want the keys? Y'all want the keys? Oh, you gonna pay for that, bitch? Oh, don't bang on my door. 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 Hey, white shirt, have you? Yeah, white shirt. I know this is easy. It's easy. How you bang on the door though? Why would y'all break the door like that? Damn.
What's up, Mama Lisa?
What the fuck? We gonna get another body. 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 Another body. And another body. Another body.
So that's a video of what's crazy going on out there in DC. But check this out. Now it's been, salute to everybody tapped in. Now it's been like 45 arrests. So they say, check this out. This is the latest. So it's been a lot of people getting arrested. Check this out.
I'm Major Garrett in Washington. Let me welcome you to The Takeout. I have lived in Washington, D.C. since 1991. I remember that first year in this city very well. For my career, it was nonstop exhilaration. As a resident, however, there was a different kind of rush. It came from a gnawing fear of violence. 504 people were murdered in Washington, D.C. that year, 1991. It was the highest rate ever. And for context, the murder rate in the nation's capital hovered for years around 400, and it didn't fall below 300 per year until 1998. The The number of murders in D.C. in 2024, according to statistics cited by the Trump White House this week, was 186. To review, my first year in D.C. in 1991, 504 murders. Last year, 186. And we are now led to believe, in President Trump's words, that crime in D.C. right now is worse than it's ever been. When I moved to D.C. in 1991, there were straight up no-go zones, places where cabs, remember, this was before Uber and Lyft, simply would not travel, not at any price. The city existed in a kind of numb terror. It functioned. People shopped, went to work, played in parks, but uneasily. Fast forward to last year. When this show was still America Decides, I was absent for 5 weeks. I served for 5 weeks on a D.C. criminal grand jury, reviewed evidence and cases for possible prosecution. Victims sat feet away from me in that grand jury room, trembling in fear from what they had been through: robberies, muggings, carjackings, shootings, and worse. I stared into the haunted eyes of crime victims in this city. Statistics about crime trajectories, up or down, are meaningless to an individual victim. The victim shudders over what happened to them, not whether that crime is on an up or down annual arrow. But statistics are important to a society, to a government seeking proportionality and assessing priorities, where to focus, what to do, for how long, and how do you measure success? How do you improve safety and preserve a sense of being? Here's a question. Do federal checkpoints for seatbelts accomplish any of this? Well, there was one last night here in the nation's capital. It drew protests from bystanders and disbelief from people inside their cars. Crime happens in Washington, but as the stats the White House posted this week clearly show, homicides in this city are down 30% from 2023. So by definition, things here cannot be worse than they've ever been. Justice Department reporter Jake Rosen joins me now. Jake, tell us what happened last night here in the city.
Sure. So we saw FBI Director Kash Patel announce this morning that the administration across its federal law enforcement officers had made 43 arrests, but 29 of those were immigration-related arrests, which means that the administration, in its capacity of using now federal law enforcement officers to conduct, whether it's these
But why are they in the black communities? Why are we seeing videos of them in the black community? Why do they even have a problem with
roadblocks, DUI, or car checkpoints, like you kind of pointed out, or throughout other law enforcement activities, have kind of expanded what we initially saw in the first 5 or 6 days of this, especially now that there is increased National Guard and law enforcement throughout certain parts of the city, to expand that to immigration arrests. And we saw the D.C. police chief today, Pamela Smith, announce that her administration and her department for the first time is going to be helping, not fully, because there are certain D.C. laws that they cannot skirt around in this situation, but going to be potentially providing transportation for illegal immigrants who are detained by the Trump administration and these federal law enforcement from place to place, or potentially at one of these traffic stops.
Now, he's talking about immigrants, but we seeing what's going on in the community. Now, they've been saying that they've been protesting. So not only that, they feel like they are protesting. Check this out.
Some residents in D.C. are protesting the increased law enforcement patrolling the streets. The White House says the National Guard and other federal officers will be on duty around the clock. CBS News Department of Justice reporter Jake Rosen has been following the latest for us and joins us now. Jake, we're starting to see some unrest there. What can you tell us about the immediate impact on the city, the response so far? Have we seen?
So people on the street protesting for the feds to get out of there, but it just don't look like to me that this is all immigration. How they going into the neighborhoods? Seem like they're trying to do a crackdown on crime, but if it was only 186 murders, it's the lowest murder rate at all time. What are they really doing? That's what everybody want to know. A lot of these YNs are out of control. I'm not mad at this. I said Jackson, Florida is getting out of control as well. We are a Democratic run city. Yeah, those Democrat cities do be having. It's like they be wanting problems in the black community. White powder found in envelopes in NYC ICE field office. Nah, said they always find it. They always find white powder in the president. I mean the White House and all kind of stuff. But some saying they being a little bit more over policing in the black community now. Like they say now. Some of them we might say is needed because we do got some stuff that's out of control here. But definitely Democrat cities, they want to pack prisons. Like I understand though, in order for them to keep sending people to prison, they have to have trained bad behavior going to kids so kids can come up and go into prison because nobody is gonna want their kid in prison. It's been needed. You all better look at the big picture and see what's really going on. Yeah, it's been needed. It's been needed. If Democrats would have given us a little bit of act right, stop letting all these immigrants in and give us some help and realize that black people need help as well, this would not be happening. Yeah. But also, Washington, D.C., they got to sit right around Washington, D.C. and send money out the country and see all of the poor people in D.C. like lining up at the White House. That's kind of crazy that they want to keep the streets of Washington, D.C. clean. Mama Lisa said all of this is not about immigrants. It seems hard to me to feel that all of this would be about immigrants because I think it's a little bit of everything. I think they want to have black people in control too. But we do need we need a reality check too. It got to be by us because can't nobody really control us right now. A better test, a very slippery slope. Martial law is near. That's what I'm saying, man. DC is the only place where I think everything is federal. Yeah, it should be one. Salute, Ray said. Appreciate you for tapping in, family. Yeah, I mean, Washington D.C. is a mess, bro. It's like it's crazy to see everybody come to America. They see Washington D.C. They're like, dang, y'all kind of look like a third world country over there. What's really going on? But we're gonna check out some more footage. What was going on? Kind of crazy. But some people would feel like this is necessary. But check this out. Let me see what y'all in the chat. District of Criminals. If any government give Trump the okay, he can martial law at any city. I think he is going to martial law too. Yeah, I think he is going to martial law. But let me I want to play y'all this video of DC. But it's people in DC, they say that are happy to see the military go there. And I'm like a little shocked about that. But check this out. I want y'all to. This was the funniest one, though, to be real. Trump meets Putin tomorrow. Oh, Trump meets Putin tomorrow. That's going to be a good one. Check this out, though, gang. Look how the white dude.
You're fucking white! You bitches!
Motherfucker. Oh! This is what our tax dollars going to though, for real. Like dude hit him with a Subway sub. But my point is, this is what they deploying the people out there for.
Listen, to all my homies, man, everybody in DC, man, listen, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but check this out, man. They got the National Guards, they got DEA, the FBI, Park Police, Capitol Police, DC Police, all working together. Trump got these niggas on a mission. So what I'm saying to y'all is now ain't the time in my city, in DC. I don't know about nobody else. He ain't do that nowhere else.
Philadelphia,
it's a state of emergency in my city. So all I'm saying to you is now ain't the time to be riding around with guns and drinking and smoking weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now ain't the time, bro. This ain't these next 30 days is gonna show a lot of shit for niggas, man. And that's because it's like this because the youngest keep tipping, bro. We can't go nowhere without them niggas. We can't go nowhere without them niggas fucking it up. 9 or 10 of them, they robbing motherfuckers, shooting motherfuckers. And you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers get tired of that shit, man. They get tired of that shit, bro. There's no points in it for that, man. Now, this is where we come to a state of emergency. You hear me?
Hey.
DC is under emergency. The Metropolitan Police.
White dude hit him with a sandwich and started. White people truly don't give a fuck about the police, bro. Like, you get them drunk enough, bro, they'll do anything. They crazy.
The police department has lost its fucking custody for 30 days. Now Trump about to get in here and start roughing shit off. Man, they already started. They done came through the 2 or 3 times already. They done pushed up on my man yesterday, wasn't doing nothing. Pushed up on them. They is not playing out here, man. So if you want to get a football number now, keep doing that dumb shit. Keep doing the shit that y'all doing, bro. Y'all making it, come on, bro. We got to do better, man. And I'm not just saying it's for the YNs, bro. It's for niggas my age, too. Listen, if you got certain motions, man, now with the curtail that shit a little bit, man, because if they catch you, they fucking you over. It ain't nothing nobody else can do about it. I'm just...
Brother, like in DC is getting crazy. But who just said there is? Y'all always speaking that but now they bringing up all of these videos, and I wanted y'all to see this one though. Where the black dude got arrested. But I think I thought it would be Philly, like they said it would be Philly over
Oh! Don't spray him. Don't spray him. Don't spray him. Oh!
mental work in DC.
What the?
Yeah, Philly.
Y'all harassing us. Stop spraying them.
Dang. So definitely going down in the city though. That's the white dude y'all was saying got charged with the felony. He got charged with a they should have went. Yeah, Zombie Town out there. Put DI cop. It was just so funny how the dude hit him with a Subway sandwich, bro. Check this out. This is the funny. Say, you a brother, bro. You gonna let him do me like that?
At least put up.
You gonna do like that, bro? My car's on though. Hold on, bro. Gonna secure your man, listen, no, ain't none of that. My car's on. I was about to leave. He said I could leave. Fuck all that. Man, listen, all that secure vehicle shit, bro. Go ahead, bro. Y'all like Dickie and bro. Listen, bro, that's my car, bro. What the fuck? Man, listen, the key's on me and I'm not giving it to y'all, bro. Don't text me, bro. Listen, my ID is on me. That's all he asked. Why am I arrested? Listen, why am I arrested? I don't listen. Why? Y'all niggas think y'all can do whatever y'all want. I don't give a fuck about that badge. I'm a personal trainer, nigga. And I was a fire department, nigga. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Man, listen, I'm not arrested though. I'm not going nowhere. Listen, I'm not going nowhere. Call your chief. I'm not going nowhere. It's my birthday and all that. Call your chief. Fuck all that. Take your badge off. I bet I do something to your ass. Take your badge off. Fuck, you gonna let them niggas do me like that, bro? You a brother, bro. Don't call me, man. I don't want you touching me, bro. I don't want you touching me. He already got me. Fuck on. Yeah, how about that? Freedom of speech. Fuck on. Freedom of speech. How about that now? Y'all come on, man. Fuck on. Come on, man. Y'all hating like shit on me, man. I ain't from you.
Yo, so they jumping out. I mean, Trump, Apex Track said, but remember Trump was trying to send National Guard out his last presidency, especially during that BLM. Yeah. But what I'm saying is the police already do this. This is what they do. And we always get, the rough side of it. It don't matter. If they coming out and they gonna always shake us down. Police ain't never been, good to the black community. But I don't think our problems is what's going on in the black community right now. I don't think, sure, there's some shootings and stuff that's going on, but I never known DC to be like that. And there's people going over the stats of DC saying that, the murder rate has been going down extremely. Like this city ain't even wild like that. Yeah, bro, white teens do be terrible. I'm for real. Like, bro, they shooting up stuff, bro. It was a shootout I just did on my video, the CDC. Bro, a white man can shoot some stuff up, kill people, and it'll be like nothing. Nobody ain't gonna talk about it. You put a video out on some black people doing something, and it's like, bro, we're gonna be talking about it for one. White dude can shoot the police. Next day, nobody even cared, or nobody even, we ain't talking about, man, bro, white people just be going crazy in schools and stuff. It's just crazy how we can forget so quick when it comes to people that ain't black. But it's a black person, it's stuck there. YC's. And I did see that white dude who killed 10 black people in Buffalo, the lawyer is trying to get him to. They saying it wasn't enough black people on the jury. That's crazy. Shout out to you, Tennille. Hoover Crips in LA getting RICO charges. No, I'm gonna have to cover that. I'm gonna have to look at that real quick, though, Tennille, for real. Yeah, it don't add up. For real. For real. You put the crime rate as high in Simi Valley. Let me get that. Let me pull that up, man. But yeah, so what? I want to know how y'all feel. Do y'all feel like it's justified for them being on the streets like this? in DC. I want to know how y'all feel about it. Yeah, the dude in the streets was talking a lot. Raised his head like he going off. He talking about what he gonna do to him. There's nothing in Simi Valley but a bunch of robots. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yo, let's look at what Tania. Shout out to Tania, man. She said them Hoovers, not them Hoovers. Did the Hoovers get arrested? Hoovers hit with the RICO. She put, there's nothing, not at all. If they ain't sending troops to sundown town, don't send them to inner cities. A big with the wind. So I feel as though there's definitely an agenda, but I kind of think it's necessary. I'm tired of these young niggas running them up. Definitely running crazy. They definitely running around, but man, the police ain't gonna change these YNs. It's like we need more. The police gonna keep the pipeline coming in my opinion. But yeah, it's been crazy out here. It's been crazy out here. But I wanted to cover the dude in Chicago. I forget what city he was in, man. He got killed, man, but that was his last time. That was crazy.
Get the park. So now oh no, we can't do that. No, you just gotta find somewhere else to park. Who the fuck is you talking to? You feel me? Like, who the fuck is you talking to for real, even talking like that? Like, that be the shit, and that's what make a motherfucker be wanting to get into it with y'all, because y'all ain't got no respect. What's up, bro? What's up? Hell no.
Oh, this is the video that's been going viral. Homeboy was just talking about a run-in. Somebody. So, but this the kind of, when people seen this video, they was like, this is why we got to get YNs off the streets. Stuff like this. Or arrested. We got to get them off the streets because stuff like this happening. But like I said with the Big U situation, I think the police is infiltrated the gangs where they done infiltrated the YNs. So I think it all derives from police activity. If you ask me, you know, I don't feel that this just like I feel like I was an Ice Cube fan at one point. Then I realized he was a part of that NWA. You know, them people had set them up to do this. They wanted to fill the prison. The real story behind it, it'd be more like they use our people to influence our people, and we just be getting caught up in it. But it is what it is right now. Rap music is contributing to this as well, definitely. But people be thinking that when they say rap music, them people own it, man. Them people with the little hats, they know what they be doing. They got a good agenda going down, so I think they play a part, making sure they'll get the trashiest black person, bro, ready to do the worst, and they'll put him on the pedestal so everybody can see. But that's what we up against right now, man. But it's been a lot of it's just been a lot of drama going on with just the FBA period. But I'm tired of people talking about all of this black. What they did my black fatigue, bro. Ice Cube start with the the police stuff. Yeah, we gotta condemn the rappers, man. But it's like at some point, bro, we gotta get to the top because it's like condemning the person who tried to hit you, who tried to shoot at you, but it's somebody else that's paying the hits. So they giving all the money to the hits to the people that's you got to get that person too. You can't get these rappers is really puppets to the system of influence. So it's like we gotta condemn them, but it's like, man, they putting out these rappers so fast. Now they got them coming from all different cultures. You got Mexicans, you got Chinese rappers, you got Jewish rappers, bro. So it's like, yeah, we was under attack. I be stay with the wind. We was under attack. Just like I'm looking at some of those videos where they was having men twerking and like we looking at the video, like the one where they said it was guilty twerking. We looking at the video and we back in the day, we not really picking up on it, but they playing some of this old stuff and it's like, dang, bro, I let that I let that slide. Like some of the stuff Biggie was saying. It's like, dang, bro, we let that slide. Like, so I could tell if I missed it. I know a lot of kids is missing a lot of stuff, you know. Yeah, we gotta condemn the celebrities. We gotta condemn anybody that crossed that line. They signed these people, and that's who we be fighting against. We don't be really fighting against each other. We be fighting against a strategy that's used against us. So it's like we think we beefing with each other, but it's actually the system set up for us to beef with each other, but we think it's us. Some black people be like, we our own worst enemy. Bro, that ain't true, bro. Them people sitting back like, yes, we got them. Boycott all them boulets. Mm-hmm. Them boulets. That's what you know, race here. You know what I be on. I be on that too, bro. And that is the reason how they get us fighting each other. Like I'm starting to believe that's where it comes in at like this is why they have to get us beefing with each other. It's just you got to do it. It started with the NWA, F the police, but then it's set up for us to lose for sure. Yeah, Diddy the Boule. But bruh, the entertainers, they was just as bad back in the day, you know, as they were today. I ain't gonna say just as bad, but that stuff was bad, bro. They was putting out some toxic stuff. They wasn't giving us real information that could have uplifted us. Sure, but it is what it is now. And I was the biggest Ice Cube fan, bro. Like Ice Cube was like, shh. Then I had to realize, no, man, it ain't right. Ain't right. But yeah, I had to touch on this DC thing because you know, a lot of black people we getting in the media right now, they feel that they don't understand the whole play on what's going on. So they feel like these YNs, for example, that we keep saying is doing all of this, right? We gotta understand that murders are at a all-time low. People going to jail is at an all-time low. Put what a number at. So my point is they gotta start packing these prisons. Yeah, I think that's it right there, blood. That's just my point. I be telling people, like, it's a business at the end of the day. They need people with bad, like, showing bad behavior to impact the prisons. Like, if they don't have people going in jail, they're gonna lose a lot of money. They've been having this with people going to jail for weed, people going to jail for a lot of petty crimes, bro. They used to lock people up for tickets. It just, they need to be generating revenue from people going to jail. And if people ain't committing crimes, it's gonna get crazy out here, in my opinion. So when people say like martial law, I'm thinking they don't understand that they're making money by you breaking the law. Like, they make good money. And people committing robberies, is people, like, that's good business, bro. If everybody's being a great citizen and nice to their neighbor and everything, 400 billion is gonna get lost if people ain't going to prison. So unfortunately, bro, with any business, if you making 400 billion, out of that 400 billion, some money is going into marketing. It's going into making sure we keep negative behavior going on out here. Because I don't think nobody, it don't make sense, bro. It only makes sense for people who making money off of people going to prison. That's just how I feel. So, but a lot of people will feel like prison ain't profitable like that. We got Doge on the line. What's good, Doge?
What's good? What's good? What's popping, water guy?
Not much, man. We talking about these DC crackdowns with Trump, and just speaking on the business of prison, man. The prison business on black people. I want to get your take.
Man, it's a drought out there, I guess, you know?
So you feel like it's a drought on people going into the system?
Yeah, you know, you can only have so many YCs and old YCs up in there, you know?
Got you.
The rehabs are packed with them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not looking right. You know, there's a disparity now. You know, you got a lot of illegals who were overrepresenting themselves as white, going into the prison systems and whatnot, in and out, and now they're being deported. So you have an extra influx of white going into these prisons.
Okay.
Yes. And so, you know, it's time to dig up the stats,
Mm-hmm.
state by state. Who's doing the crime? Where are these people from?
So do you
How
feel
long
like
have they been
DC?
there?
Do you feel like DC has been a crime where you, a city like that where you like, man, it's just getting out of control in DC? Did they have that kind of reputation to you?
We'll put it this way. Years ago, I'm familiar with the reputation of DC, where in the crack era,
Okay.
throughout the 80s, 90s, and into the early 2000s, that there was a strong reputation for DC, where the people from New York were trying to set up shop.
Okay.
They end up being packed up. They end up being packed up back home, in a body bag.
No.
You know, Alpo is one of those cats who did go to D.C., right?
Oh, you remember when Cameron? You talking about when Cameron in the video was like, "Yo, I'll give you a couple cats from D.C., but I ain't giving up nobody from Harlem."
Right. So what I'm saying, yeah, they had a strong reputation, them in Baltimore.
Yeah.
They always they would pack these people back up. You couldn't just get territory out there like that. Because, New York heads still to this very day, they're ignorant, and they believe everything outside of New York City is soft,
Mm-hmm.
And we found this out within the past 20 years or so, who's really soft, especially when they come outside of New York City. That's why they ladies, they be traveling outside of New York City all the time looking for a straight man.
So check this out. Do you feel that all of this immigration, DC, all of this is a ploy to pack prisons and put people more into the prison system? Do you think that's what all of this is about? The numbers are it's drought on getting people into the system.
Well, according to my statistics, Big Balls, he dropped the information on things. Rumor is he was trying to cop something. It was acting funny style. So getting back to your original question, it's not only about packing up the prisons, it's about midterms and also payback for the MAGA-based loyalists who are in the higher top tiers of employment there. They've been getting picked off silently on the streets. And I think it's cracking down, sending a message. But the midterms, the opening seats that are available for House of Representatives and stuff of that nature, it's a political thing going on. And definitely it's tied to the police. They got to make those quotas.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, pulling over black is super necessary for quotas and police.
Right. So you are in agreement that they do have to generate enough money from prisons, from people committing crimes. They are counting on that money.
Yeah, when you have a black inmate, the bond is always higher, no matter what. Stocks and bonds, guns and butters.
Right.
You steal a bag of potato chips, but the store clerk might say, "Hey, he pulled out the blicky,"
Right.
They and another one just goes, and a YC do the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna give him rehabilitated, accelerated rehabilitation.
Mm-hmm.
We get the higher bonds.
Right.
Yep. You see how it is out there in California right now.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Homelessness is rampant. So if this was really about homelessness,
yeah,
go to Kensington Avenue.
DC looks crazy.
All that real estate out there. All that real estate out there in Philly, Kensington Avenue, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You go somewhere where you really doing up something. The opioid epidemic is still strong. However, there might be some good news. I'm getting a word that the 1994 crime bill is about to be revoked.
As it should
And
be.
yeah, they're gonna be downgrading some a lot of the drugs,
Mm-hmm.
such as marijuana, cannabis, and a lot of other things. So that crime bill, Trump is looking into that crime bill to update it where a lot of these drugs are going to be downgraded in their classification.
Right. That means less people going to jail. So how are they going to
Correct.
get people into the prisons to make money? That's the problem. Like what tactics are they going to use, or have they been using to get people to go to prison?
I'm gonna tell you right now how it's gonna be.
Homelessness, bro. DC is like a living dormitory outside.
No, not just DC, not just DC.
Everywhere in the world,
nationwide, homelessness.
No.
If you're a drug addict and you're not on, you get ankle monitors. There's gonna be more ankle monitors, more house arrests, more facilities. Yeah, security.
It's too many homes. It's too many empty homes. Listen, it's too many homes.
I don't think you're getting it.
Go ahead.
Homelessness is going to poverty is a crime. It's a crime. It's a crime in the eyes of the Lord as well. See, I think the issue is a lot of these rappers have made a paradox where they big up their wealth, but they keep on saying, I want a project ship. I want to go back to the hood. And so they're glamorizing wealth, but want to be around poverty, but they don't live nowhere around poverty. So what I'm saying now is homelessness is going to be seen as an ultimate crime. Do you see the park benches anywhere where people can sit around that anymore? No.
Right. So if homelessness, I get you. Yep. So if homelessness is a crime, right?
It's going to be a crime. It's going to be a major crime.
The problem is, this is what's going to happen. It's going to bankrupt. It's going to bankrupt America, because if you're going to keep if you need political prisoners and you're just going to keep locking up people for being homelessness, right? You're going to be paying for them to live, and it's going to cost tax dollars, bro. So eventually you're going to bankrupt America. All I'm saying is that's not going to work. Like if you lock everybody up for like homelessness, I just don't see how it's going.
Field work. They're going to be in the fields. They're going to do something, rehabilitate themselves.
So you saying now I can put them to work. I can make them a slave because they're homeless. Now they're a legal slave in jail. Yeah, I believe politically they can get.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put it this way. I'm going to give to your audience. Security is in demand. Is it not ICE is hiring?
Yeah, ICE is hiring.
Is not the police hiring? Are they not understaffed supposedly? So I want to pay attention to this, your audience. Take out a pen and pencil. A symbol GEO for geo prisons. Also core civics. You want to pay attention to McDonald's as well. It's under $300. These are all part of the prison industrial complex. It's house arrest is going to be big time. Ankle monitor devices, shipping, curfews.
Right.
It's almost like this. You could be in jail, in prison, but they can do it remotely now. You are on curfew. And if you break that curfew, you're going to be going into these alligator Alcatrazes or working on these farms.
So basically what you're saying now is even if you're free, you still in prison. That's what you're saying?
Correct.
Wow. Race head, what
Correct.
you think
I'm
about
going
that?
off into conspiracy land with this one. It's getting serious now.
Right.
So people think we're free.
So what's the difference being in the free world than being locked up then? You saying like what's the like what can you like
I would say this. Being in these prison systems, okay, you got your gymnasium, you got your cafeteria, you got your churches and your mosques,
yeah.
you know. You could get your little degrees, your accredited education credits.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like the free world where you can reproduce. You have opportunities to reproduce and produce more.
Right.
Better being free out here.
Yeah. I agree. But this is still a
make
prison.
Money. You make money. Putting that ankle collar on people.
Over 300,000 black women forced out of the workforce under Trump. Dang.
Yep. That's well too. And black females actually, when it comes down to black females, they're the fastest growing inmate population.
Yeah, because they got a lot of women that like act like men right now. That's why, it's a lot of really them YNs y'all be talking about. A lot of them be women be just look like a man. You know what I mean?
So what's your thoughts on this Hoover female gang leader? Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of something like that? A female gang leader?
No. Not in America.
This is interesting times. Interesting times. I didn't know Griselda Blanco was popping like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the last woman that I heard that was like that. But I'm gonna dig into it and probably drop a video. I'm gonna look into it most definitely. But man, how do we get us out of this, man? Because it looks like how y'all talking, man. It looks like the matrix is coming up for us, man. We got to make some decisions. How do we get out of it?
I've always said, man. Well, I'm in my cubicle right now, and they be watching. However, like I said, I'm not worried about that. When I'm saying they watching is surveillance.
Yeah, man, they watching everybody, but we don't like, bro. We should have stopped the NBA, NFL, and everything else we have any type of power with. Yeah, because like
I'm using.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm using DuckDuckGo right now because Google be out of control, scrubbing everything. I can't even find certain articles no more. It's hard to find your channel sometimes.
Yeah. For real.
What's going on with that?
Man, it's spooky out here, man. YouTube run the streets, and it is like I was about to do some content about like even these. Do you know in Israel you cannot monetize or anything off of like porn sites, but here all of the people who own the porn sites are the Jewish people. You know what I'm saying? And they can't do it in their country, but they push that here. It's just crazy how a lot of stuff to break our integrity, our things here in America, they let slide, but they know it's not a good thing for the people, the kids, and everybody in society. It's just crazy.
Well, for all intents and purposes, Mr. Water God,
yeah,
I can only go so far with stating certain names because I do understand that there's some rules to the policies that certain times we can't speak on certain things, and I would tread lightly. And I want to break down something a store clerk once told me.
Right.
Who's a strong acquaintance of my family memory, and I asked him, I said, what's your thoughts on this right here? And he said this. I'm going to give you his words. I want you to pay attention. He said, a Zionist is anyone who will do anything for ISIS Ra Elohim. He said it like that, basically, but not saying the ISIS Ra Elohim. But if you understand what I said, you understand what I said. A Zionist is someone who will do anything for ISIS Ra Elohim. So it doesn't have to be the people that you just said. It can be anybody who will do anything.
Right.
All right. They can look like us.
Yeah.
They can look like anybody.
Yeah,
So,
that's a fact. I agree.
You know, a lot of the stuff that we grew up on, the church. The church is a funny word. If you ever look at the Latin word of what church comes from, it comes from a Greek word meaning sorcery.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that the church has the tenets of you have to favor the chosen people. All right? And so a lot of the people who grew up on the church, they're also people who will do anything for ISIS Elohim, ISIS Ra Elohim.
Right, whoever that is, the devil, I guess. But
if you don't know who ISIS Ra Elohim is, break down the words. So if you look in the Bible, ISIS, all right, that's a god.
Yeah.
All right. Ra is a deity as well, and Elohim. And so you'll see Ra Elohim means in the Bible, like Mathus Allah or Ibrahim. You'll see Sarah. Her name was Sarah at first, but now it's Sarah. So what I'm saying is that if you pay attention to the phonetics of the word ISIS Ra Elohim, you'll know exactly what's being mentioned.
Facts. Honestly, we've been caught, captured, told to pledge allegiance. They need the official let us go. Straight up ancient king. Salute. All Nubian history.
A lot of these rappers, what I'm saying is that condemning these rappers, a lot of these rappers have been using technology. They praise poverty, but at the same time, they flaunt their wealth. They never speak about how they're high school educated and they graduated high school. They'll never talk about how they graduated college. The last person to really do all that was Tupac.
But check this out, right? Do you feel like they are intentionally? Do you feel like I feel like some rappers, they're not intentionally doing it. They're just the blind leading the blind. They just don't know really how deep this stuff is. You get what I'm saying?
Man, they're all doing it. We need no more excuses. Look at how Kid Rock maneuvered himself. He left rap, but he did almost some Snoop Dogg type of stuff, but he did it in a different way, the way he moved. Just pay attention to that. He started off as a rapper, from a rapper with a high top fade. Then he came back because he saw that didn't work. So he did this cowboy rap. Then he went into like, okay, that's lived out. Then he went into straight up country and rock and roll.
I think it can be a case.
Look at Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, what he do? He was preaching Crips, and then look at him. He catches a murder case, right? He's no longer just Snoop Dogg the rap. He changed his name. He became a reggae singer, Snoop Lion. He's doing Martha Stewart stuff. Come on, bro. Condemn these rappers. Do it with me.
Man,
Do it
listen,
with me.
listen, I'm with you. I told you how I felt about Ice Cube. I felt like he was with the NWA and started like he had some. I feel like he knew what was going on, right? That's just my opinion. I don't know for facts. I don't have no evidence, but I'm just going off of how I feel, my gut feeling. You know, I felt like he knew the play, and he acted accordingly. Now, some of these other rappers, I could say that was an important part to me, like the NWA, because the attitudes. I think that was when we wasn't talking about like having the attitudes. We was more fight the power, like we was on all of that, and then that came in. So I understand where you coming from, condemn the rappers, but I'm saying is, could some rappers not have known what's going on, even though they still need to be condemned? Did they have that same talk in the back room like Ice Cube had with them people? That's what I'm saying.
Man, Public Enemy sold out too.
No.
Yes. You saw how they
out
the group?
Yeah, they sold out.
Okay, and now look, come on. Look at Flavor Flav. Look what he done did. His maneuvers when the rap money dried up. Look what he did. Flavor of Love. He's responsible for all that VH1 stuff that we seeing today. Come on. VH1 was on hospice. It was on its respirator until he came around.
Yeah, facts.
And then look at Professor Griff right now. He don't even know what he's on.
Yeah, Professor Griff.
So these rappers will settle out in a heartbeat. I opened up with a letter from I got a letter from the government. I opened and read. They said we were suckers. Listen, who got the letter from the government too? NWA.
Yeah.
So when they opened it up, they got an invitation. Hey, we like what you're doing. Keep up the good work, buddy. They all into this, man.
Yeah. It's crazy. React to
Look how people even when we're on the cell phones and people are Skyping or whatever or streaming. Look how these women do their eyes and do their neck and doing all the facial expressions like these rappers. Come on, man. And did you see those fellas out there in New Orleans in them red dresses?
Oh yeah.
You see little baby what he doing? Oh man, when a man gets tattoos on his thighs, it's only a matter of time where he got some cheetah tramp stamps on his back. Get those cheetah paw prints on his back. Come on now.
Yeah,
man.
Listen, it is a weird industry. I ain't gonna lie. It is,
You gotta condemn them.
Definitely, we condemning them all day, but you know what I mean. We got that's not like we do got problems, but that's not like they're using these people. The higher ups is using these people.
Glorilla 3 years ago.
Huh?
3 years ago. Her teeth, 3 years ago. 3 years ago, she was about introduced to us about 3 years ago. Yeah. Look at her traction of her career. All right? She went from a little country bumpkin from the swamp waters of Tennessee. Got her teeth did. Got her butt cheeks and cheekbones did.
Jim Jones going.
Now she's doing gospel. Now she's doing gospel, and she won an award for that.
They're bringing all of them in the podcasting too. Like that's where they going. He said Jim Jones going to the podcast. They're gonna be in the podcast. Yeah, they in the podcast and the YouTuber. They're doing that too.
Yeah, you see Shannon Sharp went into it. You seen all these sports analysts doing it.
Yeah.
So these rappers, they doing it too.
Yeah, hip hop dead though, bro. Ain't nobody buying them records no more, bro. It's done with. It's like it's not influential. they messed it up. Like they're not influential no more. They're just trying to make it seem like these rappers are. These rappers got a
How do you
negative.
go from George Bush hates people, hates black people, from 20 years ago to where you at now? Look at this man. So when Kanye said George Bush hates black people, right next to Mike Myers, the Cat in the Hat, Austin Powers dude. Look, no one even talks about Mike Myers. He was on top of the world at one point for comedy.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna say hip hop is dead. I'm not gonna say. I'm saying that that crap hip hop is dead.
Kanye West, 20 years ago up to now, he has made such a transformation to his Kanye West, the alt-right.
Right, but what
Kanye
I'm
West,
saying
the free thinker.
is rappers out here that don't. The hip hop is dead is the dumb rap. You know what I'm saying? But there are some rappers that I think are part of the new media. Listen, there is a part of hip hop. Like, what's that guy's name? D1. D1 is an artist that I think he's a part of the new hip hop. That means
That's
that we're,
huh?
Yeah.
That's a light skinned brother.
That means he's not talking about crashing out. He ain't talking about none of that craziness. That's gonna be the new hip hop. Huh?
That's underground stuff.
That's gonna be the new hip hop. That's because the white people still got control of the old hip hop. But that's gonna be the new hip hop, and nobody gonna sign no record labels. That's the future. That's gonna be the future right there. Like nobody gonna sign record labels, and it's gonna sound like D1. Watch what I tell you.
Everybody in your audience, hit the like button, right, and share, subscribe. This is exclusive right here. The new rappers, my brother, are the AI rappers. All right? The AI rappers. Remember earlier about in the pandemic that they tested out the AI rapper. All right? The AI rapper was looking like Takashi 6ix9ine a little bit. He had rainbow hair. I forgot the AI rapper's name. They're gonna reintroduce the AI rapper.
They can't listen. Listen. This is the thing. What you gotta think. Right, you do. You gonna have people, but public still has to be sold. They can come up with whatever they want to come up with. I get what you're saying. They can come up with an AI rapper all they want, but the public is gonna have to buy it. And I don't think because of rappers like who you got out right now, like D1 and there's other rappers that's talking about the industry, they're not gonna be able to take it. They can try, but that's not gonna be enough, bro. You can't just I'm gonna come up with an AI rapper and it's gonna take over the game of hip hop. They ain't gonna be able to do it.
AI rapper. How many of these AI songs have we heard? Come on, brother. The AI rap takeover is super necessary to the agenda.
But it's not the only problem is it's gonna be hard for it to happen because look how the agenda.
These young kids on Fortnite, bro, and on Roblox.
Yeah, but bro, music is still a thing that where it's still feeling and it's still connection, bro. You can have an AI do something and say something, but you still need that soul, bro. It ain't go like. I mean, how many AI songs do you listen to? How many AI songs did you feel like you done heard and you was like, yeah, I can rock with this, and it connected?
You haven't heard the latest forms of humanistic AI yet. But see, this is the testing model. AI rap is strong. AI music is strong with the young generation that get that young money. They're not worried about us. We old heads. Anyone over 25 is an old head to the Alpha Z, the Gen Alpha generation.
Peace.
You know?
Yeah, but all I'm saying is AI is foul. Yeah, AI is foul, but it's the acceptance of it. It's like it's necessarily not going to be accepted unless people accept it. Like what you saying right now, everybody accept it and they like, okay, I'm gonna listen to it. And but bro, AI can get blackballed. People can be like, look, I ain't even listening to that. It's foul. It's not, it doesn't have my morals. It doesn't have principles and morals with it. And it could not take off.
People are talking to Grok. People are talking to Grok. People are talking to Grok. People are talking to ChatGPT. People are out here on dates and have a full relationship with an AI. And the AI be breaking up with them, bro. Well,
AI
real,
breaking
bro.
up with them. What the AI breaking up with them for? Oh.
Man, you don't even understand, bro. This stuff is demonic.
Right.
We're moving away from nature. We're moving towards technology.
But that's what I'm telling you, that you're going to be able to connect with people because the people have the organic. See, that's what we got more than AI don't got. We got that organic. We got that connectivity. We can connect to actual humans. So we can put out some stuff that's real and it can really connect. I don't think it's going to be hard for you to duplicate that with an AI, in my opinion. You know what I mean? We're still going to have power. Like, is humans still going to have an advantage, bro, in this system, in my opinion? You can't just make it seem
An
like...
AI artist doesn't get a heart attack. An AI artist is immune to gunshots. An AI artist shows up on time.
Right.
Loves keeps on working. Performs. An AI rapper will pop up in your Twitter feed or DM you saying, "Hi, how you doing? I'm shout out." In any type of language you want. This is the future, brother. When's the last time you sat down with your loved one and ate a dinner that took an hour to eat at a restaurant? See, it doesn't take that long to cook food at these restaurants no more. We used to have to wait for our food. This stuff is real quick. Everything is artificial.
Everything
GMO.
artificial. Yeah, everything artificial. But bro, all I'm saying is the traditional stuff that you saying is still around, and that stuff still gonna stay too, bro. It ain't gonna be no take over AI. You know what I mean? Traditional still gonna sell too.
These lunatics used to talk to psychics before they commit things. Now they talking to e-girls. You know? These e-girls got the drop. You know, they talking to these girls who are dressing up like anime characters and stuff like that. And they got full-on serial killers talking to them, trying to calm them down. Bro, it's a different type of world out here, bro.
Yeah, it definitely is a different world, man. Definitely a different world.
You see the cartoons today?
No, I didn't see.
They ain't no cartoons for the kids, man.
Yeah.
We had trannies reading story time to the babies.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. All the story time stuff.
These people are erasing the Smithsonian history. Nah. What about the last administration? They were erasing the man's backbone. You know, they erased the man and woman's backbone.
Yeah, track for the chat, dog. Man, shout out to the chat, man. Yeah, it's crazy out here, man. But I'm about to get ready to wrap this one up, y'all. But yeah, we're gonna do what's today? Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, man. We're going live. Say play a track.
It's a great time. It's a great time right now because right now we have the best president ever in the United States, and his name is Mr. Donald J. Trump.
Man,
right?
Get out of here, bro.
And yes, we're gonna have to do some cleaning out here, but we are here to bring the golden age. You see our people out there in Washington D.C. They're with the cleaning.
They with the cleaning.
They're with the cleaning.
Oh.
It's not an ethnic cleansing that's going on.
Oh, okay.
But there's a cleanup. There's a cleanup on what's immoral. People complain about Pookie for so long, right? And Pookiesha for so long. Now these people are getting exactly what they're asking for. They're saying hell yes. They're saying amen. So why do you think you don't see people acting up like that? All you see out there are these liberal, fruity, zesty ass protesters. All right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. I feel you, Doge. You be on.
So
man.
everything that I might have said, the opinions that were expressed by Water God,
Yeah.
and Mr. Doge, they have nothing to do with anything offline with any of us. I'm just an employee for the Department of Movement Efficiency Online. I have a virtual address.
Bro, man.
So don't take my messaging on 100% face value. Do your due diligence. Stay alive. Be safe out there. And I lay my plane.
Salute, Doge.
And these
Salute,
rappers
Doge.
should be doing the same thing, telling people they just entertainers. I'm an entertainer.
For real, that's what they need to be saying, man. But look, I appreciate you for always tapping in, Doge, giving us some game, bro. Appreciate that. Make sure you tap into us, man, on Saturday, bro. How many AI employees do you have? I have none, Race Head, man. I got everybody is human. But man,
all these bots.
Listen,
man,
if y'all see them put anything in my chat, man, listen, that's not me. I don't know what's going on with these bots in my chat.
I know you own a whole lot of XOXO, whatever that token is.
No.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy. But hey, I'm tapping in to y'all Saturday. I will be dropping some videos tomorrow, though. But tap in on me Saturday, man. Saturday and Sunday, we're going to go live, man. Talk about the state of the community, what we could do to make some action, make some changes. Salute Doge. Salute Race Head, man. Everybody that tapped in. Mr. Greasy Gumps, man. I see you. All right, fam, man. Y'all stay safe, man. Peace, love.
Bye-bye.
Get money in abundance.